Hello everybody. This is the third video of a 3-video series. You've seen the baby crabs video, you've seen the mama crab video, now for the Poppa crab video. When I first saw this concretion, it was bizarrely shaped. I couldn't get it out of my mind, so I actually prepped this one first, but you're seeing it last. Anyways, here's Poppa crab, and I hope you enjoy it. Oops, sorry folks. I forgot to show you, over here in this picture is the next crab in line, the Poppa crab. Grab your popcorn and let's begin the video. Alright, here's a big project. This concretion weighs 31 pounds. And it measures roughly 11 inches across. So rather big concretion. Because these legs here and these legs here, and they're crushed on this upper side, well, upper now, I'm hoping that the carapace is right here, but I don't know. If not, I'm going to go down and try to find out, do an exploratory hole. If I'm on the ventral side, I'm going to turn it over, but there's so much rock underneath the underneath side. So I'm just hoping to all get out that it's on this side. Anyways, I'm just going to go down until I find something. I'm not going to bore you with all the rock removal. There's a heck of a lot of rock removal, even on this shallow side. So I'll just let you know, show you what's going on after. Alright, the rock seems to be soft all the way in, at least as deep as I went anyways. And, well, let me show you what I found already. That little dark brown spot right there, which I crashed into, I think that's carapace. So I'm going to take off some more rock and then expose some of that and find out for sure. So here's the good luck. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. That is carapace. So what I don't understand is the way this rock is shaped. This big blob right here, what created that? And why is this side larger than this side? It doesn't make any sense to me. When I first started checking out this crab, which wasn't that long ago, I could not get it out of my mind. I had to go to bed thinking about it, get up thinking about it. So, the good thing so far is that rock is actually pretty soft. It's coming off on the crab very nicely, at least so far. So now I'm just going to take off a bunch more rock. So I'm not going to bore you with that again, and I'll show you when I've got some progress done. Get a load of this. Look what I ran into. That looks like the propolis. What is it doing way the heck up there? I mean, it's exciting, but geez, that just doesn't look right. Of course, it's covered in a lot of rock, but now I gotta expose that at the same time as I do that. That's boy, that's high up in the rock. Huh, interesting. There's the carpus. Seems a bit lower than, oh well, that's the way it is. Anyways, I found it, so now I can move a lot of rock. So lots of rock to remove. Get a load of some of, look at that piece. Freaking huge. Can't remember where it came from, but freaking huge. I can't believe how the rock is coming off this so nicely. This is like a freaking dream. And now I'm thinking, could I have one of those rare type of crabs where the left claw is larger than the right claw? Because look at all this massive hunk of rock here. That would explain it anyways, but I really don't know. Just a guess. Anyways, I'm going to remove some more rock, because that's what I do. My first mistake. Damn it. There's the left for POTUS. I thought maybe this whole claw would be huge and be down here, which would explain why there's so much rock down here, but it's not. So I don't know why there's so much rock below there. Maybe there's something else in the rock, but at least I found that. I'm gonna have to fix that guy. I really shaved him off. Geez, so I made one big mistake so far. Actually, not too bad. Good morning, everybody. All this was yesterday's work. That was just freaking amazes me. Anyways, I'm gonna get to work on legs and claws and all kinds of stuff. I gotta slow down though, because I'm getting down to the really good fun part. Amy 9100 from Paleo Tools. If you ever order one of these, get what's called a muffler for the ME9100. I absolutely guarantee you, you will thank me. ready to rip. Man, you gotta love the way that's popping off. Jesus. It doesn't happen that often. Here I am gluing where the legs come out to the edge of the rock, and then hopefully when I get to it I won't take any shell material off that top part of those legs. The rock is almost always softer on the edges of the rock, and you have to be careful to save all the shell material that you possibly can. So this leg, which I thought came down to here, unless this is broken, I think these are two separate legs. I think this one's going to curve back, or I'm not sure what it's doing, to tell you the truth. But like most of this stuff, a little softer on the edges, so I'm going to hold that together with some glue because it wants to come apart. Just freaking beautiful the way this pops off. And look at this. That leg's come back, so I'm going to have a tippy back here somewhere if it doesn't go underneath the crab, but I don't think it will. Something wrong right here, but being it's in the right place, it's probably just crushed in. It's probably still there. Except for this one mistake I made, this is turning out to be a very lovely crab. Okay, let me show you something right here. Zoom in so you can see what the heck's going on here. Hopefully, anyways. If you can see right there, those little cracks. And I'm assuming that I lost these two little pieces when I first started taking that carapace apart, taking it off. So what I'm going to do, just glue those into place. Oh, look at that soak in. Holy crap. That took a lot of glue. So, what I'll do is, once that's dry, then I'll remove this crumbly rock right here hopefully without removing any of this shell material. So that's the plan, and I'm going to stick to it unless I destroy it. Okay, I found some discoloration right there, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see what the heck I'm talking about. Right there. Oh, Jesus, Ronald. Yeah, zoom in as anyways, right there. I think that's the third leg. So I'll have 3 on this side and 3 on this side. Where's the other 2? Yikes. Okay, definitely a leg, and I've made my second mistake on this crab. That little doink right there. Well, it happens. At least to me it does. Anyways, while the rock is still holding that joint together real good, I take, oh, let me zoom in so you can see this. I take the small scribe. I don't know if I can do that, keep my fat head out of the way. That's too hard. Sorry, guys. Look at that. Clean that up quite nicely. So now I don't have to worry about it. At least not that section anyways. And now I'm going to follow that leg out. It's got to come around this claw somewhere. That's going to be a tippy. Oh, and this one here, if I can get that one exposed way down into the rock there, that's going to be a tippy. So, 5-legger, no, 6-legger, 2 tippy. Well, 8-legger. Claws are just modified legs. I just call them arms like most people. Boy, that sure speeds things up, but you gotta be careful. I'm assuming this leg goes over here because there's a leg coming out there. I don't know if I saw it before or not, but either way, that's a lot of leg. I'm definitely a leg man. Yeah. Okay, this whole area just about blew apart on me. I can't believe I'm so lucky to actually see this rock right here that's still stuck on. I was taking that off and I saw all these cracks just start to forming instantly. So, hey, Jesus. Probably helps if you can see what the heck I'm doing. Right here, this rock's still stuck onto the crab, and all these cracks just started giving away. And even some little tiny pieces of shell came off. So I got real lucky on that one. Gonna use too much glue, but I'd rather use too much than not enough, right? You say, right. Okay, I'm not gonna even touch that area till tomorrow. Alright. Catastrophe averted. Okay, I've roughed all this out pretty good. Could have done a little better, but I'm gonna start doing some fine tuning around these legs and stuff and getting all that done. I'll take off a lot of this rock here, but I'm gonna wait for that. That'll be last. And I think that when I dig way down in here, I'm gonna find that 4th leg, hopefully on both sides, come around these claws. I don't know, but man, look at all that freaking rock in front. Just can't get over that. I just found the 4th leg. Oh God, I'll never be able to get that one. Holy crap. Wow, that's going to be interesting. Okay, well. Oh, a lot of work, but get a load of that beautiful freaking leg. Got a ways to go apparently, but it's okay. I don't care. I like that leg. Okay. Get a load of that. I haven't finished up the tippy. I'm going to wait till I'm not so damn tired. I'm sorry, dang tired. But a tippy on a Chimetocarcinus giganteus. That's hard to come by. This is actually a common crab. There are several thousands of them around the world. I had to be lucky enough to have probably 5 dozen of them. Ooh, don't mean that's mean. I'm sorry, but not many have the tippy, and I may have a couple that have. I got one that has all 8 tippy, and I may have a couple more that have all 8 tippy. I just have to get around to them and prep them. But get a load of this freaking beauty. Jesus, I am liking this crab a lot. And look how flat this carapace is. I mean, it's rounded, but compared to all the other ones, it's flat. So I'm thinking, is this a male? I don't know. Finally hitting some sticky areas. So, not the perfect crab. Is there such a thing? All I'm doing is very slowly wearing the rock off on the with the edge of this stylus, this tip. Slow going, but it can be done. Notice the distance between these claws and the face of this crab. This is really excellent. I mean excellent. So I'm just going to keep working on these. There's no end to that dactyl. The super long dactyl is making this propolis look pretty puny. Pretty puny propolis. So anyways, I'm going to get back to work. Enough clowning around. Slowly but surely. Another couple of years, this baby's gonna be done, even though it's the fastest crab I've ever prepped. Taking gobs of rock off here, a little disconcerting. I'm not finding anything. You can see how this has been crushed, and it's like stairs where I come here and got to go down and get to that piece. I was thinking I have to go down and get to the next piece, and it's probably there, but boy, it's getting kind of worrisome. I make that look pretty easy, but believe you me, it's not me. It's the condition of this crab, the preservation. Except for these claw bits, claw tips, these dactyls, and probably the propolis parts too. The only parts that are a little sticky so far, which is freaking phenomenal. Anyways, I'm going to go down here and see if I can find some stuff. Fingers crossed. So I just kept going down and I ran into some more of it. Hopefully it's still in there, but if it is, it's badly crushed. But hey, adds character. This crab has character. So it's there, it's just totally crushed in, but I'd rather have it crushed in and be there than not there, so it's turned out pretty good for being damaged. there you go. Slow and steady. Get a load of that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Four-legger. Of course, that one's diving in between these. Oh, geez, that's going to be tough. That's going to be real. I'm not even sure if that can be done. Well, I can get some of it. That's what counts. That's what's important. Yeah, that speeds up, but man, don't make a mistake with that tool. So I'm staying away from here because there's a joint underneath there somewhere. I don't want to hit that. And I'm hoping there's got to be another leg somewhere here. Dang it! Dang it, old heck! This crab is in great shape, but I still have to add glue here, especially on the edges. A little soft on these edges. So, and believe you me, I do that many more times than I show on camera. And there you have it. My third real mistake. I was removing rock here to get to this little joint, which is right here for this leg, and boom, ran into a leg right there. It was just right underneath the surface of where I took this monster tool. Man, thank God I didn't hit it with that. Jesus. Anyways, I'm going to remove a little bit of rock and put a little drop of glue there just to hold that in place. It looks like I got it almost pretty good, even though it looks pretty small, but I don't like making mistakes, even though I seem to make a heck of a lot of them. Anyways, just wanted to show you that. That's pretty cool. 4 legs. Alright, you can now see just how badly I dinged that. That's a good one. Don't like those at all. Yeah, that should hold that in place. It probably wouldn't go anywhere anyways, but I don't know. I like to add glue, I guess. Man, look at that. Just stuff everywhere. That's just freaking gorgeous. Anyways, this fourth leg, the front leg, hopefully isn't going to be too close to this claw, so it's a little more easily exposed. So I'm just going to keep working on that and see how far I get. Darn batootin'. Beautiful. A little sticky, but that's pretty dang nice. I'm liking that. Okay, I'm going to call it quits for the day. I'll definitely slow down because there's so much to work with, so much to mess around with. This tippy may not be complete. That'll be extremely disappointing if it's not, but it looks like it's broken there. This leg over here comes out right there, and that's just this little bit of room to work with to go down that deep. Jeez, that's going to be tough. But now it's just a matter of 3D'ing all of this stuff, exposing this tippy, hopefully exposing that one, hopefully getting that leg, and then starting to clean up, and then the all-important rock smoothing. Boy, that's going to be a rock smoothing mother. Jesus. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning from Montana. I'm going to see if I can follow this guy out. This could come out. Where's that point? Should come out to right there, I'm hoping. And that's, geez, that's an inch down. There's a lot of digging there. That's going to be tough. Then I'm going to try to get this tippy, and hopefully that one has a tippy. I'm not sure. If I can get that done today, then I'll be able to sleep tonight. Wish me the best of luck. Well, it's getting tough. The farther I go that way, the deeper it's going to be. And if you'll see this piece of leg right here, which is very thin, and this comes out right there, if you can see that. So I don't know if I'm going to have to sacrifice that or not, because to get real close to that, that's going to be a very thin piece of rock. Oh, well, wait till I get there, I guess. Hate to get rid of anything, but that's only a piece of a leg, so I wouldn't lose too much sleep. Alright, wish me luck. Man, I don't know what's going on. That leg there is coming up down at that angle, and the leg comes out that I can see. This point of this leg comes out right there. I don't know what's going on. This is driving me nuts. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to clean up this area. Jeez. That's going to bother me. Okay, so I exposed a bunch more here. I mean, look at all that leg there, just packed with freaking legs, just freaking packed. That's just cooler than you know what, if you ask me. Anyways, get enough of that crap. Now I'm going to clean up all this area here. So here goes nothing. Slowly but surely, went really fast in the beginning, and when you run into all of this different stuff and you got to start cleaning up and 3D'ing, it really slows down, but it's more fun too. Okay, except for not knowing what to do here, this area here is pretty much ready for a cleanup and rock smoothing, but I got all this to do, so I'm going to go over here to tackle all these legs, clean those up a bit, expose them a bit more. So back to work. Only problem with these rocks is that they get heavy. Slow and steady wins the race, eventually. Hopefully, maybe, sort of, kind of. Okay, good morning everybody. My plan of attack today is to take a lot of this front rock off. Just take it down a bit. More to the level of this leg. and it'll be easier to finish up that tippy over there. So, and then work all around these claws. Get this thing ready for smoothing. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a great big crack right there going through the complete claw. And there's one right. Geez, now I can't see it right there. This is not as important, but since I'm going to be taking this rock down quite a ways, exposing some of the back of this claw, this dactyl part of the claw, I'm going to take some super glue, because it's super strong stuff and it has great wicking powers. Wow, I don't know if you can see that or not, but man, it just went right into that crack, just as beautiful as you please. Same with that one. God, I love this stuff. Okay, back to work. That's not smoothing it out, that's just getting the rock where I want it real close. It's the way I do it. Slow going, but I do it very methodically, and it's, I don't know, it's almost like therapeutic. Anyways, you can see where I've done here. And then when I get that whole thing done, kind of, more or less, maybe not the big areas, we'll see. Then I start smoothing out the rock. Smoothing out the rock really makes for a nice fossil. Or at least helps the fossil anyways. So, I'm going to get my rear end back. I also forgot to tell you guys this. Last night I was thinking of this being in line with this leg here, even though it's only a sliver of a leg here. I'm thinking it came out here, the joint was about here, and I think that's the tippy going into the rock. That's what I think. So, I'm going to have to take this down and find out, and if it's not, well, then I'm going to have a, I don't know what's going to happen. Fingers crossed on that one. And the smaller tool to get all these smaller areas. I've only shown you this one, but I've been doing all these legs with this, these leg joints. Now I just did this between the carpus and the maris. That's a joint, so I use this to get in there to make it a little more 3D, make it pop a little bit. A lot more to do with this, but just to show you. Look, you can see everything. I spent money on light bulbs, all kinds of stuff, tried different light bulbs in different positions and all kinds of directions and ways, and nothing fixed it. My son comes over for a Christmas visit, looks at my camera, and in 15 seconds it's fixed. Jesus, do you ever feel like an idiot? Yeah, well. Anyways, you can see what I'm doing now. I probably lost subscribers from the last couple of super bad lighting on my last couple of videos, but hey, that's life, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to be taking these two tools, mostly this one, and just bouncing all around. I just took some more rock off here. I'm going to just start working my way around, bouncing all over the place. Who knows whether if I'm over here and I see something over there, I'll turn it around and work over here, and hopefully get this rock, this crab ready for rock smoothing after today. That would be nice. So, to work I go. All I'm doing is shaping this rock to fit the crab, and when I do that to this whole thing, pretty much this whole thing, I'll start smoothing this out, and boy, it's gonna look nice then. Whew. Sometimes I'll redo an area 2, 3, 4 different times until I'm happy with it. That's sometimes what it takes. It can be time consuming, but I want the rock to fit the crab. Man, I think I've done that 3 times already. But now I'm starting to like it. I like that flow, the way that's flowing now. So, onward, forward, anything else you can think of. Again, the more I look at this, the more I see I have to do, but I keep telling myself to quit looking at it, but I took out all these big chunks of rock. So I'm going to reshape this, get a little bit more of that leg, get a little bit more of that leg, maybe a little bit more of that one. See what happens. Like that. Easy peasy. Alrighty then. Got me a fair bit more leg exposed there. That's looking pretty good. Now I've got to clean up this area a bit, shape it so it fits again. Turn that around to the other side, and that ought to be ready for some smoothing. Even though I'm getting smooth right now, it's not the actual smooth job. Okay, believe it or not, I think I'm ready for some rock smoothing. Whether I can smooth it with the edge of this styli, or if I'm going to need some grinders and stuff, the aluminum oxide stuff, with the little tips and stuff, I don't know. But I'm going to just get some practice in, get used to this rock of smoothing by starting right here and going this way and just see how it turns out. Wish me the best of luck. Looking pretty good. Time consuming, but man, if you can do that, make it look like that all the way around the crab and in between everything, it'll look freaking gorgeous. Ran some more rear end. I thought there had to be more rear end here, so what I'm going to do is take this monster machine. Real fast. Yeah, there's definitely more rear end there, so I'm going to put that down or take that down into kind of a slight U shape and get some more beautiful rear end. Okay, that looked pretty good when I started. I'm just doing the same thing as mostly, at least the way I do it. As soon as you turn it up, you can see all the indentations from the scribe, even though I was being careful. So what I did is I went around here, got real close, well, got some more more rear end, but there's something wrong there. There's some disarticulation going on. I didn't get much more, but a little bit more. And all the way over to here. So what I'm going to do is in this area, take this aluminum grinder, aluminum oxide wheel grinder on this small handpiece, and you just smooth that out. So let me show you that. Always wear your dust mask. This should clean it up quite nicely. Here, let me change hand pieces. That was not working so good. This hand piece works much better for this bigger stuff. Don't ask me why, because I don't know why. Much better. Get a load of that, and it's soft, pretty soft rock, so it's going to be easy going even to get this deep stuff. But I got it repositioned and stuff. Okay, whew. Boy, that's nice. But see the difference between this? Let's zoom in so you can actually see what the heck I'm talking about here. Let's move that. The difference between where I'm grinding and what I've done with the air scribe, the tool marks are different, so it looks different. So I gotta really be careful and clean those up real nicely. But this is so big, I can only get the biggest of the areas. And then I got to come back and clean those up. It's a process. Alright. Look at that. That took a little bit more concentration than I thought. I still got to do a little bit more work. There's one little divot there that's got to come out. That's going to be a tough one. But that's looking pretty good. Jeez, that's real good. It's going to take a while though. So, let's do some more grinding. Whew, that's a lot of grinding. Man, look how nice that looks. A lot of work still, but and mind you, this is the big areas are the easy stuff. Lots and lots of tiny stuff to do. It's going to be quite time consuming, but man, that's looking good. Okay, I've been at this for a while, so I'll see you folks later. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen Mr. Poppa Crab here. Holidays came, the holidays went. Made some of my BS videos. Quite happy with those ones. But back to this crab. I've got all this fine stuff to do, and now that I haven't looked at it for a while, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff. So I'm reshaping this. I redid around this little guy here, just little tiny stuff, but stuff that when you got fresh eyes looking at it again, it's like, holy cow, I gotta take this down or that off or whatever. Anyways, I started over here and I'm reshaping all of this. Just don't like it. Takes a lot of work, but I'll get. You can see the harder to get areas. They're still a little dense and whatnot from the other tool, but I've got these rounder guys. I don't know if you can see these round ones in there, where I just didn't go in there and just make little circles, and so it won't be perfect, but boy, it's going to look good, I think. There, see how much nicer that looks? It's leaving this black stuff. I don't like that, but I'll just have to clean that up somehow. Yeah, somehow. So, I'm just going to keep doing that in areas where the other one can't reach. And I'm just going back and forth between all these tools. It's going to take a while. That's what it takes. Man, some of these areas are tough. Heck, that's a big area, and that was tough. But slowly but surely, some fine tuning over here, lots of work over here. I didn't know this was going to take me all bloody day, but that's what it takes. That's what it takes. And if you take this dust off, quit spitting on your crab, you can see what more you got to do. As you can see, I've got different sizes of these round-headed grinding bits, whatever they're called, and this small one. I've even got a smaller one even than that, but it's getting pretty good inside in between the pincers here. This is the dactyl pincer. This is the propolis pincer. This one's movable. Anyways, in order to clean up those edges real good, I'm going to take this guy and just really carefully smooth. Hell, I'll do it right now. I mean, heck. Sorry about that. I don't mean to cuss. Take it all the heck. Whoa, easy there, Ronaldo. Turn that around. Actually, that side looks pretty good. Anyways, that's all there is to it. Yeah. This little tool right here, flat on this side, flat on this side, is great for doing this kind of stuff. And then since that changes things a little bit, then I come back and make everything the same with this, or at least as much as I could reach anyways. Just don't hit the crab. And I think, I don't know if you can see this or not. Where was it? Oh, there it was. Right there. Can you... I just realized a piece was missing a while back, but I don't know how. It must have just flew right off, but just concerning. It's a very small piece, but still, it used to be there. Dang it. Dang it, all the heck. So, back and forth between all these, well, except for not the really tiny one, but most of all of these except for one. And now I'm going to use this grinding wheel, aluminum oxide wheel, which used to look something like that, but I've used it so much. But I always save the small stuff just for this stuff. This will make everything as much the same as possible. So I'll go all around the crab as much as I can reach with this little thing. And then I'm going to take this guy and give him a bath. Yeah. Scrubbing. Alrighty then. Toothbrush. The brush I've used to clean crabs before, which is why I get so mangled, is to get into little tiny areas to get... This thing is absolutely covered in dust. And if you'll see right there, see that? It's just freaking everywhere. So, I'll give this one of these. Holy crap, that's dusty. Alright, bath time. Now I gotta drag this thing into the house. Alrighty then, far from perfect. I could easily mess around with this for a couple more hours. There's some bad areas here, but it looks good to me. And besides, wearing +3 glasses and an optifizer number 5 puts things in a little different perspective, and you can see every little mistake big time, where in the camera not so bad. Anyways, I'm going to take my Glyptol, which is nothing but Glyptol and acetone, kind of like Paraloid, but different. This is a lacquer. Paraloid is a plastic. So I got 3 different brushes here, if you can see. 3 different sizes of brushes, and I'm going to start with the small one. Start with these legs on this side, and get over to here. Do this arm. Do these legs, do this arm, do the carapace, and it is going to pop! Woohoo! Can't wait. And then, of course, on to mama crab and baby crab, because this is Poppa crab. I did keep one air scribe out, the small one, for small stuff, like right there. I'll show you. Like, Jesus, wrong. Oh, for God's sake. I got a sticky zoom. So right and then, I don't know if you can see this or not, let me position all this stuff. I have moved this rock a million times, and boy, I'll be so glad to get rid of this weight. So right there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but when I glued this up, I went onto the rock, and all I do Doesn't take much. Just scrape the rock. There. Just little stuff like that I do sometimes. And there you have it. Far from perfect, but not too bad. And I can always, now I can say, another rock out of the garage, into the house.